Hello, hello, hello. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get some messages. What do you need to hear at this time? What do you need to hear at this time? What does Spirit need you to know about your situation? Whatever comes out. Take whatever is yours and leave the rest. Okay, take whatever is yours and leave the rest. What does Spirit need you to know at this time? We have despair coming out. I feel like this is someone who is feeling lost and confused about something. Someone. Wow, underneath the deck, we have unexpected income. Distant horizons, too. They may have to travel to see this person. They may have to travel a distance, maybe a long ways away, in order for them to see this person. Let's get a little bit more info on this. And I feel like they're struggling to figure this out. Well, how am I going to be able to pull this out? Wow, look at this. We have underneath the deck, we have journey here. They may have to travel. And I feel like, yeah, I don't know why. There's something here about them struggling to figure this out. How am I going to be able to do this? And we have message. This kind of feels like they may have to. I'm hearing like surprise. Maybe I want to surprise them, but I also, at the same time, I may have to send them a message to let them know that I'm coming or to let them know that I'm on my way. I'm kind of hearing like someone's phone is ringing off the hook. Like someone's phone is literally ringing off the hook. They've been very busy trying to keep up with their schedule. Maybe is somebody in school or something like that, something along those lines. That's what this kind of feels like. Maybe somebody is going to school. Let's get a couple more. Here we go. We also have high honor. They could be very well, they could have a lot of connections. Very interesting. They need to send, I'm hearing like they need to send this message. Like it's almost like they have to get the courage to send this message because this is the energy that they're in right now. If they don't, yeah. And who they're trying to reach is someone who is ultimately meant to be with them. Wealthy. They could very well, yeah. Look at this. Journey is showing up here again. Bad health. They could be experiencing some bad health right now. They could be very well having some problems. Unexpected income. Maybe they are waiting for some type of income to happen so that they can take this trip or they can see someone. But whoever this is that they're wanting to see, we have the lovers here underneath the deck. So unexpected travel. Okay, let's pull some twin flame messages here because the two of you are. Here, I'm going to put this over here. Let's pull some twin flame messages here. So after this collective, after this, if you're interested in taking a deep dive into your situation, make sure you read the description box. But let's see what's happening here. It's happening because the two of you are at a distance from one another. And it's almost like someone is losing hope, but it's like the longer that they take to send this message, or like the longer that they put off, it's like this is the energy that they are in. They have to get the wow, look at this. Underneath the deck, we have message of love. The longer that they take, the more stagnant they're going to become, the more that they're going to be in this energy. I mean, maybe they, it says not hiring here, maybe they are in a little bit of despair because, in that aspect, but it's like the longer that they take to send this message, the more that they're going to be in this kind of energy. So let's see what else we have here. What's the energy for this collective? Yeah, we have opening up. I'm getting ready to tell you what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's true, unconditional, an everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. So it's almost like there's this energy that is building up inside of them. And it's the energy of opening up, because like I feel like it's like they need to be honest. They need to come clean. They know they need to come clean, and it's building for them. It is literally building. It's on the horizon. It is. What else do we have here? We have insecure. I feel insecure about you. You treat me better than I have ever been treated. And I know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I'm still struggling with my fears. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. And that is exactly why they haven't sent this message yet. This is exactly why they're in this energy of despair. Okay. And we have silence here. So you could be, look at this. And the divine is communicating with them. All right. The divine has been communicating with them, but at the same time, they have to get over this. They have to heal this. This is something that they have to heal themselves before they can send this message, before they can reach out, before they can say anything to you. Look at this. We have sorry here. Divine guidance. The divine is connecting with them. And I feel like you as well, the collective, are connecting with them as well, but at the same time. And I'm also seeing 777. So there's a spiritual awakening happening with this individual. We're going to get to who this is. Let's pull one more here. Let's pull one more Twin Flame Oracle message here. One more Twin Flame passion. The two of you are when the two of you are around each other, it's like you can't keep your hands off of each other. It's like you can't stop physically touching one another. And this one says, you excite me on every level. The heat is rising between us. This is the intensity for my desire for you. I want you. It's like they physically desire you. They want every bit of like every inch of you, but at the same time, it's getting over this fear. It's getting over this anxiety that they have to open up, to reveal something to you. And we have mission, and the two of you have a very like intensity, sleepless. The two of you have something very special. The two of you are meant to do something very special together. The two of you are meant to come together, come to this. Yeah, look at this. We have forgiveness, forgive, divine timing. The two of you are meant to come together in this lifetime. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Let's take a gander at the energy of this. And I'm seeing the Lovers from the tarot deck. So let's see what we have here. Two of Cups underneath the deck. The Chariot. Look at this. Traveling, moving forward. Page of Cups. Yeah. Getting over this fear. Tell me about this despair. Who is this for the collective, please? King of Cups. This is someone who, I mean, they could be a water sign, but this is someone who has, the way that they're kind of describing it to me, this is someone who has a lot of emotions. They have a lot of feelings for you. They have, and I'm kind of hearing like maybe they've been, watching on the sidelines or watching kind of like behind the scenes, or it's almost like, and I'm also hearing like they see you. And it's like they're the only person or the only individual who has seen you in a particular way, in a particular light. I'm also hearing it's like they believe you as well. It's like if you were in a situation where you found yourself trying to defend yourself or trying to make sense of certain things, or maybe you found yourself in a situation where you had to defend yourself, or you were feeling like you were attacked in some way. They are your best advocate. I feel like that's what I'm also hearing. Someone who advocates for you, who defends you, but who also is like a nurturer. And they are, look at this, Ace of Wands, new beginnings. I told you I was seeing the Lovers. We have the Lovers underneath that as well. Tell me more about this person. Male or female does not matter. We have a lot of, look at this, 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords. This is about communication. And we have the Page of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, not Knight, sorry. 9 of Pentacles. We also have the Queen of Pentacles underneath that. Okay, so they are a King of Cups. We also have this 10 of Swords here, Ace of Swords. They are a communicator, okay? But the thing is here is what I'm getting is that when it comes to emotions, or when it comes to expression, or when it comes to how they feel, they struggle a little bit. I do feel like that. We also have the 10 of Swords, so they could very well be coming out of a situation. They could very well be getting away from a situation. Lots of air energy here. I'm hearing Aquarius energy. So they could have some Aquarius in their chart, or they could have been dealing with an Aquarius. All right. But I feel like they just got out of a really interesting situation, maybe where they were betrayed in some way or in some aspect. Okay. I feel as well that maybe they were betrayed, but also they could have been, I almost want to say like betrayal, but I also feel like it's like hurtful. Someone who like purposefully hurt them. Maybe that is how they made them feel. Okay, maybe they were in some type of relationship where that's how the person made them feel. But I see the Page of Pentacles here. So I feel like they're trying to, it feels like they're trying to learn either more about you, or they're trying to learn about this connection, because Ace of Swords is here. That there's communication either coming in or about to be coming in here, because we have message. But Page of Pentacles here, it's almost like they're opening themselves up to learn more about this connection, or to learn more about you, or to learn about how they can grow. Because I feel like wherever they've been, they haven't been growing. They haven't been in a place where they feel like there is expansion for them. So I feel like it's been a loss for them. And whoever this is, they could be an earth sign as well. We have the Nine of Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They've got it made, like they're independent, they have money, they're taking care of themselves. But I feel like they feel like there's something missing in their life. They're very caring too. Look at this. We have Queen of Pentacles here, nurturing, the Magician, 10 of Wands. Okay. Tell me about distant horizons. And I'm going to start laughing if the Chariot comes out. I really am. I'm going to start laughing. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. Tell me about this distant horizons. That's a lot of cards. Hold on 1 second. Tell me about this distant horizons, please. What is this all about? 4 of Cups. 7 of Wands. 6 of Swords underneath the deck. I feel like Spirit has been giving them opportunity after opportunity to take action. Literally, 4 of Cups is showing up here. We have the 7 of Wands. But it's like they feel like if they take action, that they're going to have to defend themselves. They feel like they're going to have to fight, or they're going to have to get into an argument, or it's like they feel like they're going to have to defend themselves if they take action. And it's almost like they haven't been wanting or desiring to take action, because it's like they don't see what's going to happen. They feel like they want to know, they want to have that validation. What's going to happen if I do this? All right. 6 of Swords underneath the deck. It's like they feel like they're going to have to defend whatever action they take. Heavy fire energy here. Fire and water. Okay. Tell me about this message card. Tell me about this message card. What's this message all about? 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands underneath the deck. So yeah, this is about someone in a very heavy state of illusions. Like, if I send that message, then all of a sudden they're going to, This is what they're going to do. I feel like there's this automatic assumption of, if I send this message, I am going to have to defend myself. I am going to have to, fight and fight for myself, or I'm going to have to put a lot of energy into something that maybe will not work out. But bottom line here, the two of you have this undeniable mission together. The two of you are meant to do something together. So the divine has been pushing them. The divine has been telling them this is what they need to do. But I feel like they don't believe in, I don't want to say the divine, but they don't, like, they see the signs, but it's like they don't really believe in it at first. It's like, what could I say that will put me into this alignment of, I don't have to fight, or I don't have to argue, or I don't have to get into an argument of what I feel or how I feel, right? They have their guard up, 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to figure out what the outcome is going to be before they even send the message. Okay. That's what they're trying to do, because they don't want to repeat the same cycles over and over and over again. We have death here. And I feel like they've gone through a very heavy transformation. Like, they've gone through this heavy transformation of what love really is for them, what it means for them. Okay, so let me see what this high honor is. That one flew out. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is about someone who takes their time. Slow and steady wins the race. And I feel like they realize that there's a huge difference between lust and love, right? Lust and love, right? There's a huge difference. And I feel like they're coming to this realization. But it's like the two of you are going to go through this transformation. Let me pull one more, because I feel like, I don't know why, now I'm hearing the Death card, Page of Wands, Strength. The two of you, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune. They're coming to this realization that there's a huge difference between lust and love. There's a huge difference between, I care about you with all of my being, I want to be with you, and then 10 seconds later you lose interest. Or, we just had this passionate love-making session, and now I want nothing to do with you. Now I'm bored. Now, there's a huge difference here between lust and love in this very specific reading, and they're coming to this realization. But the Page of Wands is about taking action, taking genuine, passionate action. All right. But they had to come to this realization of this in their own way. And I'm hearing like self-respect. So maybe they had to go through some type of realization where they had to learn how to, respect their boundaries or respect themselves, and something along those lines. So that is also coming out as well. Strength. And I feel like we're in Leo season, so maybe they do have some Leo in their chart. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull some more oracle messages here. Cutting the deck in half, we have air signs. And I was talking about Aquarius energy at the beginning of this reading, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we also have denial here, which came out in the other reading. So let's see, what else do you have for this reading, please? Let's see, what else do you have for this reading? Air signs looks like it wants to come out again. So some of you could be definitely dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, a Libra. We have deadline here and unsatisfied. Yeah, see, I told you. It's like they got into some type of relationship, or they got themselves into, and it very well could not have been a relationship. Maybe they got themselves into a situation where they felt unsatisfied. It's just like the other person was like, maybe they didn't purposefully hurt them, but it's like they lost interest, or whoever it was that they were around was like doing the bare minimum, or, like kind of like passively trying to like make the relationship die out for whatever reason. Okay. But there is definitely a deadline here. 1010 is showing up here, time running out. So they could very well be seeing 1010. I will pull some angel numbers as well for this very specific reading. Okay. What do we have for this collective, please? And look at this. See, we have commitment here, marriage, soulmate energy, sharing goals, long-term happiness. For some of you, maybe this is some type of twin flame connection, but also just to give you a heads up, your twin flame can initiate your spiritual awakening, but also they can transform into soulmate energy, meaning it's long term, and the two of you are meant to be together, and the two of you have the same goals in mind. You have long-term happiness, right? It can turn into a very special long-term relation. Look at this, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming out again for this very specific reading. Look at this. And we have third party, love triangle, relationship, the other woman's secret hookup. So maybe they were in some type of third party. It doesn't necessarily mean they were in a relationship. Maybe they were dealing with some family members. We have jealousy, talking behind back, being envious, pettiness, attention seeking. Interesting. What other messages do we have for this very specific? Yeah, look at this. We have twin flames, shared feelings, mirrored emotions, your other half, reflection of soul. And we also have decisions here, holding back, coming towards you, indecisive. Very interesting. See, look, we have commitment here, right? Soulmate energy, sharing goals, long-term happiness. And we also have twin flames, like I was saying. The two of you share a very important mission together. The two of you are meant to be with one another, meant to do things together, come into union, reunion, whatever the case. Okay. This one wanted to come out. We have divine masculine. We have protector, action-oriented, rational provider. And underneath the deck, we have around summer. Look at this. I was talking about union. Look at this. Union. Excuse me. Reconciliation, coming back, second chance, evidence. Maybe they did get into a little bit of trouble. And that is something that is happening with them. And they had to learn to love themselves. They had to learn to accept who they are, their feelings, who they are, but also their feelings for you, the collective. So around summertime, interesting. Okay. So let's pull some. I want to pull some Love and Light oracle messages. Maybe there is a message for you for your specific situation. Let's get some Love and Light. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's get some Love and Light oracle messages. I really love these cards. You know, they have a lot of biblical texts in here and has quite a few things in here. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a couple of these. We have celebrate the beautiful gift of life. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. Let the sea and everything in it shout his praise. And that is Psalm 96:11. Wow, look at this. And I feel like this has to do with the reading that just happened. We have cooperation and partnership bring great rewards. They're trying to teach them to cooperate with the divine, to believe in something, even if they struggle in believing it. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. Very interesting. I want to read the description for both of these. And then I think I'm going to pull some angel numbers and then okay, so celebrate the beautiful gift of life. Children love to dance, sing, and play. Celebration can be a natural way of being for us too as we grow into adulthood. We can regain our childhood sense of awe and wonder by delighting in this beautiful earth that God created. New life is another reason to rejoice. When a baby is born, people celebrate with gifts and offer congratulations to the parents. You can continue to celebrate your baby steps and new beginnings through your adult life too. Nurture and celebrate your inner child by communing with God who loves you so much through prayer. Those quiet moments talking with God can lift your worries and burdens so that you see the blessings and beauty in your life. There's much to celebrate and for which to be grateful. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. Let the sea and everything shout his praise. Let the fields and their crops burst out with joy. Let the trees of the forest sing for joy. Psalm 96:11-12. Okay, and the second oracle message that we have here, cooperation and partnership bring great rewards. Okay. So we're going to read the description of this one and we're going to pull some angel numbers. Okay. God gives each of us specific spiritual gifts and unique strengths. In partnerships, we can blend these gifts and strengths with others, forming a cooperative team of complementary talents. One person may be great at receiving creative inspiration, while another is wonderful at implementing these ideas in tangible form. God made all of us different for a reason. We become stronger when we work together to complete a task. And this also applies when we pray with others. Alone, we can feel overwhelmed, whereas together with mutual support, mountains can be moved. If you find yourself needing the support of others, you can pray for the right people to come into your life. Create the space so this can happen. For example, by volunteering or joining a church, class, or club. In this way, you'll meet like minded people for friendship and cooperative projects. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. Very interesting. Two people better off than one. Okay, so let's pull some angel numbers and we are going to close this reading up. Let's see. You could very well be seeing these angel numbers. But let's see. Angel numbers. Okay, one more shuffle. And let's see. Okay. Let's see. Wow. I told you I was seeing 777 for this reading, and now we have quadruple. Commitment is the theme for this card. Wealth, empathy, promises, affection, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion. So begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. 7777. We also have 1441, family ties, connections, friendships, romantic relationships. How do you move forward toward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. And what's so interesting, underneath the deck is 1414. We have difference. Okay, let's pull a couple more. Let's see. Let's pull a couple more because some of you could be seeing some other numbers. This one came out yesterday. 2002. Unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. Okay. Let's see. Let's trust this. Let's pull a couple more. Wow, that was so interesting. I was just like, let's trust this. Shh. We also have 1144, mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or in addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Bubsy. Ooh, we have 0220, pleasure. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. Let's see. I think I'm going to pull a few more. Kind of seems like a lot, but Probably there's a big group of you. Look at this, 24, 24. Discipline, prosperity. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Wow. And we also have 707, which is also a twin flame number. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. And we have good luck. So good luck could be coming on the horizon for you. Let's pull one more. Sevens are definitely about luck, energy shifting, blockages removing, especially. All right. So, wow, look at this. 999 underneath the deck, but 1515 comes out. Intuition. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your beep, your ass. 3 is a crowd. All right. So let's see. Wow. 999 underneath the deck with prosperity. That's a lot of angel numbers. So I hope that, you know, a lot of this is going to resonate with you. I hope a lot of this is going to resonate with you, collective. And let's see. They're flying jets over here, so I apologize for the loud noise. All right, so let's get some final channeled messages for this collective, and we're going to close this out. Let's see. I was going to use my notebook, but instead I think I'm just going to free ball it for a minute. Okay, let's see. I'm hearing have faith. And I don't know why, but I'm also kind of hearing like maybe someone needs to go to the dentist here soon. And check on their teeth. Could have something going on. I'm hearing with their mouth. A tooth in the back, possibly, or in the front. The time is not to be hesitant, to move forward boldly. If you're being faced with a horrible, wow, okay. If you're being faced with a horrible decision that you need to make, trust in the process of making it. Trust that whatever decision that you need to make or whatever action that you need to take, that you're on the right path. You're on the right path. And it is leading you somewhere prosperous, adventurous. Follow the river. Follow the river. Go with the flow of the river. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to end this live stream here. Thanks, Bubsy. 333 and 444 are some interesting times. But thanks, Bubsy. Thank you so much. I'll be thinking of you. So I'm going to end the live here. I will see you in my next live stream. Take care and bye for now.